Guys, I need your help. What's going on? Obviously, it's Boss Jacoby, and what you're watching right now is some map, some game mode. It's going to be competitive. I haven't really picked it out yet. But I have a question. I have a dilemma, guys. So, if you don't know, I am moving out here in maybe even less than a week. Hopefully before, Labor Day. That'd be awesome. My first day of college is Monday. And so I am trying to move out. I've been applying to a few places, checking out a lot of different places, and that's part of the reason why you've noticed that maybe one day I only uploaded one video, maybe I skipped a day, stuff like that, because I've been out literally for 5 or 6 hours a day looking, because LA is one of those places where, first of all, everything's really expensive, and second of all, you can have an appointment set up to look at the place, and by the time you show up, it's already rented because there's so much competition out there. So many people want it. And as a student, it's hard because you don't have any credit. I know your parents, or my parents in this case, are going to be signing off, and they'll be checking their credit, which is like 700 or above. So that's obviously excellent. But still, it's kind of difficult because why would you take the risk with a student if you could, have somebody that has a really good job instead, as your tenant. So, anyways, two places have accepted me so far. I have one place, and I'm giving you guys the pros and cons, and I really do want your feedback. I'm being dead serious because I'm in quite of a dilemma, I guess you could call it, and I don't ask for your help often, but here I am. So, the first place, guys, is in one of the best neighborhoods that I could possibly ask for. It's in like a little mini college town right by UCLA, so it's really good kind of access to a lot of different areas. If you're familiar, excuse me, with the LA area, it's in Westwood, but it's like the nicest part of Westwood you could imagine. Now, the other place it's in a nice neighborhood, but it's not nearly as good. Like, I'm not going to walk out and get shanked with a toothbrush, but it's not as nice. I mean, it's right on Venice Boulevard, if you know where that is. So the neighborhood is obviously going to tip in the favor of the Westwood apartment. Now, the prices, they're the same. One is $10.50 with utilities, and one is $9.50 without. So at the end of the day, it's going to be about the same since utilities are about $100. So right there, that's not a big deal. The internet, which has been a big deal because I wanted Fios, the same kind of internet is available at both places. No Fios for either, but Time Warner Cable, Comcast, AT&T, all the same kind of stuff is available there. Now, the only really huge drawback between the Westwood place and the place on Venice is that the place on Westwood has really poor parking. There's no included spot, while the place at Venice does have an included spot just for your space. You'll never have to worry about parking, which is really nice. And, like I said, the place in Westwood, you might have to park a few blocks away, maybe even more. It just depends. And once college gets started, it's going to be even more difficult to find parking. So what I was thinking actually about that Westwood place, because I really do like it, is possibly getting like a moped or an electric scooter or a gas scooter. Not a motorcycle. I don't really want to deal with those. But something cheap like that maybe, because there is room in the back where you can stash like a bike or something like that. Somebody has a motorcycle in the unit. So you can kind of work, you can do that. That way you have parking. I do have a car, so I can just park that, leave that if I need to, lug something around. That's not a problem because it is an SUV. So that's kind of the situation, guys. Also, the Venice place, which is in the bad neighborhood, not bad, but worse of the two, it's still a good neighborhood, is a 1-bedroom, 1-bath, which means that it comes with a bedroom, a living room, a dining room, a kitchen, and a bathroom. While the place on Westwood, which is again the same price, better neighborhood, way better location, is a studio or a single, whatever, which means that it has a kitchen, a bathroom, and one big room. And I'll tell you right now, guys, the big room is, really, really big. I mean, if you think of like a big living room or anywhere, that's how big it is. I'd have no problem fitting a bed, a couch, a TV, my desk, all that stuff in that one room. The only drawback there is that if I have friends over, the first thing they see is maybe not my bed, but they're going to walk into essentially my bedroom. So that's a little iffy. I don't know what to do there. Both landlords seem, really cool guys, and I'm sorry if this is boring, but it's a big decision. So leave a comment down below. Don't just say one or the other, but please, guys, say why. And yeah, I mean, like I said, I don't really ask for your help often, but here, this is like a big decision because I could live in either place for more than a year. I mean, I could see myself living in, especially the place on Westwood, for 4 years, just throughout all of college, just living in the same place. So, anyways, leave a comment down below, Westwood or Venice, and why, please. Really does help me out a lot. If you want kind of the bullet points, check the description box below. I'll throw those up there. But, yep, guys, thanks for watching. Please help me out, and that's pretty much it. See ya.